Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. Today we have a new to me planner. I had never heard of the Commit 30 planner before until one of my subscribers on YouTube requested a review of it. So I wrote to the company and they were so nice to send it right off to me. And so I'm really excited to review it. I even got a little note from the creator of this planner, Jenny, and it was such a sweet, just little, personalized thing to get with it. And she said to remember to check out their Instagram feed for ideas on how others use this planner to meet their goals. So definitely check out their Instagram. That is linked in my Instagram feed, their Commit 30 Instagram. My Instagram is Amandasfavorites. And all of my giveaways are going to be announced on Instagram and done from there. And also, every time I come out with a new review, I also talk about it on Instagram. So it's the only social media I'm on. So follow me on Instagram if you're on there. All right. It came with this cute little bookmark. There are 7 days in the week and some day isn't one of them. And then it's a little thanks for your order and a 10% off your next order and where they are on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. So you get that little bookmark. Okay, their planner is very similar in feel on the outside to Passion Planner. They also comes in, what does it come in? Sorry, gold and brown. So it comes in black, gold, and brown. I will link their site below in the description. You open it up and this is your very first page. Okay, Commit, Plan, Succeed. So this is a weekly planner with monthly views, but with each month, they have a 2-page spread that goes with committing to something for 30 days and goal setting. I will show you that when we get to it. But I would say first and foremost, it's your weekly and monthly planner. And it has a goal setting feature thrown in there, which I really like their format on that, their layout. So each month you're supposed to commit to something new for that 30 days. So they give you some ideas here. 30 days of yoga, 30 days of Whole30, 30 days of green smoothies, 30 days of clearing clutter, 30 days of no alcohol, 30 days of meditation, 30 days of creating, exercise, promoting my business, riding my bike to work, no sugar, family dinners, running, reading, cleaning, 10,000 steps, no soda, no shopping, writing, 30 days of no caffeine, 30 days of drinking a gallon of water, gratitude, journaling, random acts of kindness, letter writing, no social media, no TV, 30 days of, you fill it in. I love how they give you all these ideas to start on though, because many of them right now I could just grab and go with. You have a page here to fill in your name. This year I will, so I guess you're committing to something right there on the first page that you're going to do this year. And if found, please return to. Then you have a nice title page. And then you go into your year at a glance, because this is the academic calendar. They also have an undated. So they do a calendar year. They still have some left of their calendar year 2017. This is their academic year, which starts in July. Their academic year starts in July, so it would run through June of 2018. So they give you both calendars, but they also have an undated version, which you guys know from Passion Planner. I'm a big fan of undated calendars, which I never thought I would be, because if you want to try out different planners, it means never wasting it. You can trade out for a little bit and you're not wasting dates. I do like how they have all the U.S. holidays listed down here for each year, and then a little note section. Okay, so getting into this planner, step 1 is my vision. What do I want this year to look like, to feel like? And then you have all these circles, and it says within each circle, ask yourself what is most important to you and what you can do to improve upon these areas for a more balanced life. So you have the areas of physical health, mental health, marriage, partner, family, friends, pure joy, fun, adventure, travel, spiritual health, personal growth, career, home, community, finances. So those are the areas you're going to look at the beginning of the year or when you begin this planner, whether it's in an academic year or the undated version, you can begin anytime. You're going to ask yourself, what is most important to you in this area, and what can you do to improve in this area for a more balanced life? So, I mean, I do think that it's beneficial to look at each area of our life once a year and to kind of reevaluate and see what we want to improve on, what we want to do better to help us in our life, obtain our goals, but also make a happier, healthier life. Step 2 is my monthly goals. So it divides it into 12 circles for 12 months. Use each month's goal setting page to create detailed action steps for each goal. So right here, I can already tell you, I wouldn't know my 12 goals yet, just the way I am. Some people would like to lay that all out after going through this page, their vision page. But I honestly wouldn't know those. I would fill them out monthly as I go. They're saying to choose your one goal a month, and then you have your goal page to break that down on. So we'll get to that when we get to the goal page. And then step 3 is your daily action steps. That means how you use your weekly view in this calendar. It says plan out your days the night before and set realistic, achievable goals. I do think it's good to plan out your days the night before to kind of know what the next day is going to hold for you. And she says the key to success is found in your daily routine. I do believe that because I think our daily habits are those things that lead us to success at anything that we want to accomplish. If we don't have it in our daily routines and our daily habits, then things aren't going to happen. So they give you some ideas on each weekly spread. They say, you can use this for your life to-do list, this for your work to-do list. It's labeled. They say, of course, you can use these 3 boxes in so many different ways. Like we all know from so many other planners that are divided into 3 daily sections. You could do work, life, kids. You could do, AM, noon, PM. You could do, morning, afternoon, evening. You can do business 1, business 2, home. So you can divide that up however you want. And then they suggest these 3 little boxes at the bottom are for your top 3 categories for the day, or maybe your top 3 most important things to get done that day, or it could be just you want to list out your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So they can be used for anything you need, and you have a little bit of blank space at the end of each day. Then I will show you on the month, there's a way to track your goal each day and share your goals, is what they say, with friends and family online using the hashtag commit30. And she said, and don't forget that in between goals is a thing called life that has to be lived and enjoyed. Yes. So here's a little journaling page for every month. You get one dot grid journaling page. It says notes, projects, journal. And then every month you get a motivational quote. It's kind of like a gold on black. I like the way it looks. And it's labeled with that month. July is there are 7 days in the week and some day isn't one of them. Then you go to here and this is your July 2-page goal. And then you go straight into your July month and then straight into your July weekly. So your 2-page goal spread is taking your monthly goal, which would have been on your circle back here. So that monthly goal would have been what you chose right here because there are 12 months, 12 circles here. But like I said, I wouldn't come up with mine all at once. That's just me. I would do it month by month and fill it in there. You're going to choose a monthly goal and then you're going to have action steps. What are you going to do to get there? And then you're going to evaluate. This month I did or did not reach my goal and why. Overall, I would rate my effort towards my goal on a 1 to 10 scale. And what are my next steps then? What do you want to take, whether you reached it or not? I really like this page. Now, I'm not sure if they meant this to be, does this 30-day challenge have to go with your monthly goal? Or is this 30-day challenge you're giving yourself something separate? And of course, you can make it into whatever you want it to be. I would kind of want this 30-day challenge to go with my monthly goal. That would be me. Because the thing I like about this planner is that you're only working on one goal a month. You're really like hyper focusing on that one thing for that month. And that's something that I really like about this, that other goal planners that I've reviewed have not been. Other goal planners that I've reviewed have been just taken a lot more in. And I'm just someone who I just think I could benefit from just focusing on just the one goal that month, trying to conquer that one thing. So I would like choose my one goal and I would connect it to this. That's how I would do it. I know they could also be separate things. I love this page. This 30-day challenge. This month I commit to, and what are you committing to do for those 30 days? And your reward. Your reward doesn't have to be something you get yourself. Your reward could just be like, well, if you're working out every day, you're feeling better then, you know? So your reward doesn't have to be something monetary that you buy. Commit, plan, succeed. So they gave you that great list of ideas in the beginning to commit to these things for 30 days. And you could pick one of those to start with, or of course, come up with your own. And I could really see myself conquering some things. Whereas, like, here's just an example. I really want to read my scriptures for a good amount of time every day and do that in the morning and journal with it. But especially in the summer, life has gotten in the way. And that has not happened every day this summer. It more consistently happens in the school year, but it still is not every single day. I would like to commit to that for 1 month and make it happen for 30 days. I know I could do that for 30 days if I'm committed to it. And then that would help me to bring in that new habit or restart that habit again. So that's what you're doing. It's just a 2-page spread per month, committing to something for 30 days, lining out your goal, and how are you going to get there. And I love that it's not so complicated. There's not so many steps as in some of the other goal-oriented planners that I've reviewed. It's very simple. And this planner is just as good, it's, you know, for male versus female because of the coloring and everything on it. So I like that. Of course, you can dress it up with colored pens and stickers as you like. So here's just your monthly view. They do have the holidays on there. I do like that. They do have your numbers from the previous month and the next month. I do like that. This month I commit to, that's where your goal goes, and then your notes for that month and notes down here on the dot grid. And here's something to note though. Most monthly calendars in every planner I've reviewed except for Day Designer, has had a Sunday start. It's more typical to have a Sunday start monthly view. This is a Monday start monthly view, which I have never used a calendar with a Monday start monthly view. So that might take a lot of getting used to for me. So that is something to note for you guys. But I know they're trying to match it up with a week, which is not what most planners do. Most weekly planners have a Sunday start monthly and they have a Monday start weekly. That's just the majority of them, not all of them. But this is doing a Monday start monthly and a Monday start weekly. So like I said, this started at the beginning of July. They brought in the last few days of June because this is the academic year. So it says this week I commit to, and you do have a header up here for every day, which you could use for anything you want to. It could be for weather. It could be kind of your focus for the day. It could be for someone's birthday that day, or anything big going on that day. So you could use that header. Here's your life to-do list and your work to-do list for the week. And then you have note room down here. Like I said earlier, they do divide their day into 3 blocks, and they gave you several ideas with how to use that. There are lots of planners that divide their day into 3 blocks. Now, they do put your times over here starting at 5 a.m., going till 7 p.m. if you wanted to use it timed. But if you don't, you know, the times aren't even on every day. They're just at the beginning of the new spread here. So you definitely don't have to use it timed, but the times are there if you wanted to go that way. Then you have your 3 boxes down here, which can be, of course, for your 3 must-dos of the day, your focuses. They could be for your meals of the day. They could be keeping track of workouts or whatnot. But you would always go back here. So I would always have a paper clip here because every day you're going to check off or color in if you did your commitment for that day. So here's your week. Like I said, your Saturday and Sunday are together because it's a Monday start. So you have your weekend block together. And some people absolutely love that, I know. So if you're one of those people, you would love this. So that's how your weeks flow. You do have a little tab here that says July, which is nice. And I'm going to just give you a little more close up on the grids here. Your horizontal lines are dotted and your vertical lines are full on lines, not dotted, just so you guys can see that. So you have your month here, so you can kind of flip through and find a month if you want to. Like if you're looking for January, I can flip until I find January type of thing. So this is all it is. It goes weekly. You have all your weeks. And they do have one ribbon page marker, which is really nice to have in this type of a book. Then you go into your next month with a new quote. August, busy is a choice, stress is a choice, joy is a choice. Choose wisely. And then you have your notes and projects page again, and you go right into August with your 2 goal setting pages again, your August monthly, and then into your August weekly. Now, at the back of this planner, I want to show you what you get at the back. Let's get here. Okay, so this is going to end at the end of June 2018 because it's their academic year. At the end, you still have your notes page and you have another quote. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Then you have advanced planning months for 2018 so that if you're making appointments, you have the next months, July 2018 through all the way into 2019. Oh, wow, that's awesome. You have till June 2019. So you have a whole year of advanced planning when this planner ends, which is nice for when you go to make appointments and such. You can fill them in here and then transfer them into your new planner. So I'm a big advocate on having that at the end of a planner. Then you have many note pages. You have this many note pages. It's a really good amount of note pages. It's just gridded note pages, dot grid. And they are all the same, all dot grids. Then you're at the very end and you do get an accordion pocket, which has pretty durable material on the side. I think it's going to hold up well. It feels like it will. You get a nice accordion pocket and you get a connected band, which you guys know I am a big fan of on books. It's like this especially, but any book. I'm a big fan of a connected band. So you get that too. Now this book, let me tell you, it is almost 7 inches, just shy of 7 inches and 10. So it's almost 10 by 7. But it's not quite to 7, but it is to 10. It's a full 10 and probably a full 7 almost if you're going to where it sticks out at the binding. So this is an odd size, I would say, compared to other sizes. It's not a full 8.5 by 11, and it's not your A5 size. So it's a 7 by 10 book. I do think it's a really good size though, because it's like, it's not as big as my Passion Planner. That's 8.5 by 11, which is just way too big for people. And it's not as small as your A5 size, which is this, which I can't remember A5 size right now, but let me tell you, which is like 5.5 by 8. Is that A5? Because I know this was A5. I will look that up on here, but this is a pretty close to A5 size. So that's what the comparison of that. And so I personally like the size of it a lot because it's not too small to me and it's not too big. Like this is actually a really good size. I love the checkoffs. I love so much about this planner. Let me tell you the prices on this right now. Okay, you guys, the prices on this planner right now for the academic year are $34.99. They're normally $39.99, but they have them listed on sale right now for $34.99. If you want the undated, it's only $29.99. And if you want to just try out the yearly, it's the yearly, since there's only, since we're already into August, it's only $14.99. So those are their prices. You can find them on commit30.com, and I will list their website down below. I'm grateful for the opportunity to review this planner because I actually love to bring less known planners to you guys out there into the world and highlight them because each time it surprises me when I do a review of a new planner that I've never seen before, and I'm like, wow, well, this is another good planner. I could see how this could work for me, actually, and I could see how it could work for a lot of people, and it was never highlighted anywhere before. I had never known about it. So I love to bring these smaller companies to attention and highlight their planners, and this is a really well-made one. I didn't mention this. I guess I should. It's like the Passion Planner cover, but for those of you who are not familiar with it, it's not hard, but it's very durable. It's like a faux leather, and it's very durable. So it is bendable, but there's plenty of structure to it too, to be able to write in it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.